Put a one in the chat. You guys can hear me. Is the shit show around? Is it AC? Where you at? Is AC around? Is any of those guys around? Any of them around? So I happened to be listening to, just woke up, getting everything ready, got out of the meeting, and someone happened to send me a link of Nicolina because she had got taken down. Okay, so she starts another live up, and her man Frank gets up there and he starts talking about his brother. Well, comes to find out, we here at Pedo Vision Land, and we looking things up here. So we decided to see who all was in the land. We just to kind of go around. So I contacted a group of people, and I said, you know what? They do this stuff for a living. I said, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you run this? I said, you know what? They do this stuff for a living. I said, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you run this right? Can you run this right here real quick? Sure enough, they ran it. And the Pedo Vision Land came back and they said, hey, check this out. I said, you already got it? Yeah, we got it. So I said, okay, I'm going to have it ran 2 more times by 2 more different sources. Because we've got a bunch of resources we use. That way we cross-examine and check them out. So we ran through Been Verified. We ran through Truth Finder. We ran through a few different ones. Intellius, we ran through Intellius. We ran through Radius. We ran through a number of different ones. Would anyone like to find out what we found? Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like to find out what we found. Now notice, Frank talked about all the stuff that his brother was in, but he never once said he was a pedo. And he didn't have no sexual crimes or nothing, right? And get this. We found out that was a lie. It was a lie. Not only does it show his Department of Corrections where he spent all that time, but it also shows, guess what tier level he is, what he's done, and he did this while it was during a felony. So before we show this and prove it out here, I'm going to give a few people a chance to come up on panel, and kind of make it right to the people. Make it kind of right to the people. And I got another surprise here too coming. So we happen to hear that Frank's not allowed around certain children as well. So again, those favors come in handy. And we ran Mr. Gustav. We ran his information. And wow, come up with a lot. And I was wondering, for someone that's stupid like me and don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead before we put this information out there to the people and have it where people can email me and I'll just send it straight to them. That's the best way to do. It's the best way to do. I'm just going to put it up here. Just going to put a little link up, just a little link. Anyone's welcome to grab that link and find out what happened. I'll read it off. When you lie to the people, that's check it twice, cut it once. Famous Ernie Shell quote. That some bitch is smart, I'm telling you. I was listening to Frank and Nicolina, and Frank was acting all bad and everything. Yeah, I'd like to whoop his ass. And I was like, and then Nicolina's like, oh yeah, honey, I know. You just beat him up. It's like a pig fest in a damn slop. They're trying to get something out. A bunch of bullshit. Dumbass. Frank act like he's a badass. Frank ain't no badass. Frank is not a badass. But what Frank is may be surprising. So I'm waiting on these links to come through right now. I've seen it, but I won't, we like to have documentation. I've got 1 link already. Got 2 now. Sorry about that. So the link is in the chat if anybody wants to come up and maybe they misspoke on somebody being a pedo or a sexual abuser or a criminal sexual misconduct or sexual abuse while committing a felony and while in the act of a felony. And maybe somebody wants to come up and maybe explain themselves. Just get a little bit of explaining. Then we can find out why he claimed to be a physical therapist. Did I just say that? And guess where he resides? Same place old Frank does. Same little city, but they don't have no contact with each other. No. Wait till you see what we found out. I'm going to be a little bit quiet on this. I'm going to wait. Nobody's going to come up. Where's AC at for the shit show? He needs this information. Oh my god, they need all this shit. Hell, I need to start sending this shit to them. How do I get a hold of those guys? Where they at? I'll send it all to them. Put a one in the chat if you could hear me, and I'll go ahead and just probably just try to read this off. If you guys want it, you can. Let me get me a better banner up here. I'm trying to be professional. If you want this file, you can email me at operationrock24@gmail.com. Nathan Price outed a person with a gun sexually during a robbery. I wonder if that's in the report. Oh no, we had to look up like 4 or 5 different ones, and we just kind of we're kind of just looking into it. You know, we don't want to really go all out. I got too much going on right now. But when I heard it, I was like, I've heard this before. You know what? I want to reach out to somebody and just see how it goes. Anybody gonna come up and dispute this? But you know, just make sure you said. Well, one thing he ain't is a sexual predator, and this and looks like he's like a 2 or 3 time sexual predator. What I'm looking at, but I can screenshot it. We can screenshot it since it's the news, right? It's news, public records. Huh. Think about it. Hold on, I'll be right back. I know you guys are wanting to see what happened. I know you're wanting to see it. Hold on. I was looking at this and I was sitting here like, oh Lord, look at all this. And people, you're more than welcome to take and do whatever you want to do with this stuff. It's just not me no more. I just don't even go into it. But I want people to understand that these people are lying to you. They lie to you, and you believe them. Here's the first one here: criminal sexual conduct, second degree during a felony. Here's your second one here, and you'll see right here, he's on the registry. You'll see he absconded from probation. See all this. He got 3 years, 6 months. He pled out, and you'll see right here he is on the registry. So, Nicolina, when you say that he's not a sexual predator, well, you know what? You're a liar. You're a liar, and I have all this information. You can download it. I've got even more. I've got tons of it. So, don't come at me like that, and don't come at the people because you're a liar. Now, Frank, we happened to take a look into you because I'd always heard that you wasn't allowed around grandchildren or something like that. Somebody I don't know where it came from. So we we kind of looked into you a little bit, and I've not got that back yet. They're still chatting with me on that. I heard go well, I mean, we can look it up. Hey, Allie, can you check Ghost and pull a record for a Ghost and everything? Can you do that for us? We'll just pull all the records in our traders. Hell, We could actually do that. Let's just pull it. Hold on one second. Hell, we'll pull all kind of records tonight. Hold on. Let me. I don't want to dox nobody. We don't want to do that. I'm telling you, I just got so many people messaging me right now. Well, we're pulling all this out here. I'm having a fun time. Everybody's laughing and cutting up. You guys should check our chats out sometimes. Sometimes we have a hoot. We really do have a hoot. It's crazy sometimes. Thank you. I appreciate it. What happened, K9? Oh, Lord. Mama T, don't bother unblocking me. You block your supporters and welcome your haters. Don't blame Pinkpo. Uh-oh. Guys, come on now. Got to stay together. Hard, but we got to stay together. But anyways, Lord, I've oh, wow. I didn't know. I was just playing around and seen it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna find out for myself. I'm good, Debo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Could do some taco money, but that's good. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm all cuddled up and decent, anyways. She denied the shit out of it. Oh, there's no this, there's no that. Hell, it's right there. Like multiple fences. I mean, come on now. You can't deny all that. Like, really? When you start messing with tears and stuff and being a sexual predator and you're on the sexual registry, guys, that's no joke. That is no joke. There's people out there that fear that more than they do death. Being known as a sexual predator, people do that on themselves, K9. That's what I thought, Nicolina. People was coming to me and they were like, wait a minute, she admitted this a while back. And remember, she has had stuff to do with him. She was called out. And now she said, I've never met him. Think about it, traders. It's all a bunch of propaganda. That's all it is. She's lying to the people. She's lying to her people. And if they're stupid enough to listen to it, that's them. That's on them. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's why I wanted the link to go up. I was sitting there ready to bust her ass. I had all the files. I was sitting here, wait a minute. Wait a minute. But anyways, I thought to myself, I was like, huh, really? You're going to sit there and say that in front of one of the a skip tracer that's got all this in front of him? Nah, she ain't getting out of this. Frank plainly said he's not a predator, not a sexual predator. I know my brother. Wait a minute, I'm having the files uncovered right now. See, it's unspecified. Anytime, here's the thing, guys. Anytime a file is unspecified. Now listen here. and you're on the registry, that's usually child pedophilia people. That's usually child pedophilia. And the reason they don't put it in what we call the FCRAs is because there have been known facts of when this stuff goes out, people go to their houses and they do bad things to people. Think about it. That's why they're hidden files. That's why they have hidden files because they know, and the law system knows what it is and the difference between an adult and a child. But when given that number and you're on a sexual registry and you do 3 years or 6 months or whatever that is, now that's actually something like maybe touching or inappropriate touching or something like that. It's not exactly penetration, I guess you'd say. It's not exactly that. Allie, her name is Megan. Thank you, Allie. I appreciate that. Good deal. And I'm waiting for the actual file release. And we have Retelius will tell us all that. That's something that we use as people as bounty hunters and stuff. They have those special ways to finding stuff, and actually they can look into more. Hey Ernie, did you hear these guys say you were on the radar? I'm not worried about a radar. So many people I got in here. You know, I mean, you know how much support I got around the world. I ain't worried about that shit. Hell, oh Lord, put me on the radar. Hell, you just make me more powerful, more important. Thank you. I want on the radar, to be honest with you. Shit. You know what that is for me? It's more tacos. Literally. It's Mountain Dew. Shit. Put me on there. It's not say why me, it's try me. Simple as that. Honestly, after the lies Nick and them told after about me, I thought this was better. But I am sick to my stomach after this shit tonight. Well, traders, you know, and I know. Look, L. Kennedy, we don't see eye to eye. We probably never will see eye to eye. I don't have a problem with you. I actually like some of your videos when they're not twisted to shit and back. But you have potential. Instead of your videos getting 200 and 300 views, you have the potential to do right and bump them up to 5, 6, 800,000 views and do something and do something. Actually put some kind of charisma toward them and add more to your content. Use that formula. After this, I guarantee you I'll have probably 2,000 views right off the bat in the end. Simple. Because I know what I'm doing. I know how to entertain the people. I know the formula. A lot of these yahoos and idiots and dumbasses don't even know what they're even doing. They have no clue. No clue at all. So let me go ahead and check this out. I guess Allie's going to go ahead and pull Peachy's too. Wow, cool. Lord, I'm getting so many. If you guys could see the messages, if you guys could see the retired police officers and stuff I've got as friends, you guys would crack it up. You guys would be like, holy hell. Telling you, this is fun. And they do this shit for the fun of it. They love this shit. Hell, a little drama and everything. Hell, they get in the bed. They don't have to watch Netflix. They cuddle up with their wives and shit. They fucking laugh their ass off. Funny as shit. Sit there on their damn laptops and shit and give me information. Frank, your brother looks just like you in a way when younger. I'm sitting here looking at this. Hey, Allie, did you send me anything through the file for Frank? I didn't know if it was come through or not. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you did, it just takes a minute. I know. Oh, God. I feel like the hoot owl. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Huh? L. Kennedy, I'm not your enemy. I just want you to know that. Matter of fact, I think maybe you and I maybe could team up a little bit, and who knows? Who knows? Just think about it. Don't think about it too hard now. I'm trying to stay, still trying to keep my wits about me. But I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, hold on, guys. I got so much stuff coming in right now. Whose file do you want to hear first? You want to hear Ghost or you want to hear Frankie? Oh, Frank. Who do you want to hear first? I've got 4 or 5 different directions I can go in on this. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear Frankie. Put a ghost in the chat if you want to hear woo, Ghost. You gotta have a ghost or it don't count. People will come after me. What are they going to get? What are they coming after me for? Oh, Lord. So we got a Frankie. We got a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Ooh, there's a Depot. It's a ghost. Ooh, you know they make the coolest little emojis and stuff. I wish they make a better tiger. I've been trying to get a better tiger. I don't know why I don't much like these ones. You know, Looks like we're going to go with Frankie first. Let's see if Frankie's even got a record. Who knows? Let's just see. He may be clean, guys. We'll see about it. Hold on one second here. Anytime you do this stuff, guys, you get something unique. You get something unique. Now he did 20 years because of why? What did they say he did 20 years for? Let's go back to Nathan. What did he get 20 years for? They said like something stealing a vehicle, right? Is that what happened? Are you sure, Nicolina? Are you sure, Frank? Is that why he did 20 years? Well, you see, that was determined that that was a lie. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post this here. And again, guys, I've got all these. If you want them, just email. I mean, all you got to do is just give us an email and up at top, operationrock24@gmail.com, and you can see for yourself, guys. But why would he do 20 years? Well, let me tell you, 15 of them is for this right here. Look at that. Wow. 15 years. Did you see that? You do see that, right? Now, he got 15 years for that, is what type he got for the rest. So wait. Let's see exactly how many years he actually pulled on that. And let's add the criminal stuff with the vehicle and all the other stuff. But let's go down a little further. We're going into this, and let's just find out. It's sad when I get out of here and I've got. Just hold on a second, guys. This stuff is. Can I have somebody come up and talk to the people while we're going through all this? That way, I can be able to move out and be able to pull these links and then pull all these downloads up that's coming in. I've got 4 different agencies right now sending me stuff. So I mean, literally, it's all coming in from crazy places. So I want you guys to, have it all. I want you all to have it all. So if somebody could come up, that would be amazing. I mean, we can talk about it. We can sit down, have a little bit of coffee or whatever. We can do all that kind of stuff. I'm all for it, ain't you? Ass kissing lessons right here, baby doll. Ain't got much of an ass to kiss, but if you want to pucker really enough, you might be able to get a good. Well, I mean, you probably get one good cheek. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just playing. So somebody could come up and just kind of, let's not really dive into it. Just kind of like guide the chat just a little bit, talk to the chat because I'm pulling all these files and stuff, and I'm having all this, and it's kicking me out here and there. So, and I don't want people just to go silent. I don't want to lose attention for sure, especially what's coming up. But even Nicolina could come up. I mean, maybe she could entertain you guys. You reckon? Maybe Nicolina could come up and tell why she knew about what was going on and why she lied and why she's an affiliate. And I mean, we could do all kind of stuff. I ain't even got into that. You see, when we break these records down, I like to break them down, go into them thorough. That way, there's no chance somebody say, "Oh well, he do." We don't like that. We like to do it the old Columbo style. The old Columbo style. We like Columbo. We like to put you in something and lock you in, and you can't really just mosey out. You don't really have a way to get out. Now, we need somebody professional up here. I mean, I don't have to toot nobody's horn too much. Okay, here we go. We've got a. Well, hold on a second.
It's
Well,
me.
hello.
Hi, Ernie. How
Well,
are
hi,
you?
Crispy Treat. How are you? Are you friend or foe?
I'm neither.
You're
You know,
neither, but I've seen some bad things you put about me, and it hurt my little feelings.
did it hurt your feelings? I'm
It did
sorry,
hurt my
Ernie.
feelings. You know me
Well,
better than that. I'm
I
just a
didn't say
cuddly
nothing
tiger.
too bad. I just call you out on some bullshit. I don't say anything too hateful.
Right.
But
I try not to call
I
too many
told you
people
to
out on
take
no
care of your
bullshit.
foot. Listen, that was real nice of me. I told you to take care of your foot the other day. That worried me,
Right.
and I wanted to make sure you weren't going to get an infection and lose your foot.
Okay, I understand that. So
So
let me ask you a question. What brings
yes.
you up here tonight? Tell me about it.
Well, I just saw that you were just up here and maybe needed to. It's hard to be up here by yourself
It's
when
very,
and
very hard.
it is. It's a lot harder than people think. And
Well, I'll tell you what. Just take over. I want to see how good you do. I've never heard
no,
you on panel.
I don't really want to take over, Ernie. But yeah, it's harder than people think. And you seem to, you kind of need somebody to speak with. So I'm surprised I'm not blocked. I've come in here before, but probably not on this channel.
Right,
So
right. Yeah, we had a bunch of monkeys in here, and we had to get rid of them. And then, well, lo and behold, they started bringing me a bunch of the bananas, and I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to unblock everybody and just give everybody a second chance. And the next thing you know, here you are.
oh, yeah,
It
but
was
I didn't even get the first chance. So I'm not. I'm not. Listen, I'm never disrespectful to anybody in their on their in their own
are you
home.
ready for an adventure? Are you ready for an adventure, Crispy Tree?
What kind of an adventure?
Well,
Probably
I've
not
got
an adventure.
somebody.
Like I don't know about your adventures, Ernie.
No, 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 no. I've got somebody in the back. I've got somebody in the back who's called Magic Bear.
It's a magic bear. I'm kind of a magic bear. What's this magic bear doing?
I don't know, but we're going to find out. I'm going to let him on panel.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to. Well, the Magic Bear just disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Now let me
Well,
show you all. Let me show you all. I acknowledge the Magic Bear. Let me show
okay.
you.
I
There's
believe you.
always ways that you want to prove to your people that you're not lying, right? You see that? That was
Mm-hmm.
the Magic Bear. So
Oh.
they was back there. Well, they're not now. And I don't think
Mm-hmm.
you're going to porn bomb me, are you?
Me?
You don't do
No.
that, do you?
Oh, I don't do that. Like, who in the hell? No
Did
way.
you? Did you look like your profile picture? I've always wondered that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I show up in real life. I mean, I come on like regular.
Someone
You
said you
know,
was like a beauty contestant or something like that at one
I
time. I
used to
was
be. I'm
wondering.
not a beauty contestant, but I used to model for a long time.
Oh,
Yeah.
a model, huh? Well, you wrong about that, Brian. You son of a bitch. I didn't know that. See, they come up. You see, they see these people, and I don't know what it is. Brian and Allie, they got minds of their own, and they like to go out and they hunt people, and they find out stuff about people. Now, I mean, you didn't know I knew that, right?
No,
So,
no. I mean, I've spoken about it before, but
see,
no.
I
I
never
mean,
knew that.
I don't know what people know and what people don't know. But like, I mean, I've my
Now
information's out there.
you stayed away from on track modeling agency, didn't you?
What's that?
You stayed away from on track modeling agency, didn't you?
Did you say Montrack?
No, on
On
track
track, I've never
modeling,
heard of them. No, yeah, sorry.
nine modeling, nine
Yeah,
in Atlanta.
there's a lot of modeling
Well,
agencies. They're tricky because there's a lot of fraudulent ones out there.
they make you pay like the $500 for your photos and
Right. You
headshots
shouldn't have
and
to pay, and shouldn't have to pay an agent anything. You should pay them on the amount on the work that they give
that
you.
you receive, right?
So
Like, and
whatever
you
they
get
give
like a
you as far as work. Now uh there is a world where you do kind of have to pay for, if like if you're just starting out, you will have to pay for photos. Well, not anymore, because everything's on, everything is on your it's digital now. But there used to be a you used to have to kind of pay for photos or something, like comp cards is what they call them, and composite cards, and that's like what you would send out to
right.
potential customers, clients. So um yeah. And then, but other than that, or like if you went to and you want to stay away from ones that have a school affiliated with them, because if they have a school, then they're going to charge you for the classes. And
Oh
listen,
God, yeah.
sometimes the classes are needed, though. Sometimes
Mhm.
there's certain classes that you might need to take.
Right,
So
right.
but you shouldn't pay for a million different classes and pictures and all kinds of stuff and never get any work, and that happens a lot.
Magic Bear, I see you back there, but you keep on dropping off.
Yeah,
I,
maybe they're trying to porn bomb you, Ernie.
well, I'm not really worried about all that. I mean, I can always put a nice little background up, and go from there.
Hmm.
So let me ask you a question, not
Yeah.
to get off the subject, because
No.
I'm
Go
kind of
ahead.
like busting ass tonight. But I was wondering, like, where would you like to see, this YouTube stuff go? You got a channel, obviously. You're on here, and which way would you like to see it go? I mean, what would you like to see? Let me get
I'm
an idea.
I, we're all in a world of perfection with YouTube. What I would like to see is I would like people to not go around and dox. I would like people to not when they're having an argument with another creator, not to put their children, um not to get their children and their exes involved, and people that are not on YouTube. That's crazy to me. That's I mean, it's not as though you're going to get a fair representation from an ex, right? But obviously, I don't think it's appropriate to put children on YouTube. I think that's just, really low. But worse than anything are the CPS calls and the SWATs, or I think those resources are stretched extremely thin. And I think when you and then you do that to somebody, and calling people's jobs, all of that shit, that's all just that's that's disgusting, and it needs to stop. And back in the day, like a gazillion years ago, we were talking about this the other night. We That's how that this didn't
No, no, no.
happen.
You're not. When you say back in the day, you're not that old.
Yeah, I am. I'm old enough, and
No, that don't count. No, no, no. You're only
I'm
like
old
what,
enough.
28, 29 right now, something like that.
Listen, you're not supposed to ask a lady how old they are, Ernie, but
No,
and
I was laughing. I was laughing about
flattery will
that.
get you
Everywhere,
nowhere,
everywhere.
nowhere with me. But no, I'm saying though that we that this shit didn't happen, because what would happen is if you did some kind of bullshit like that, then you were blackballed, and then anybody that came in your chat and supported you after you did some kind of crazy shit like that, well, then they weren't welcomed in people's chats. So
Well, that's a lot of
that's
long
what
years back. That's a how long you been on
kept the
YouTube?
streets clean. I've been here a long time. This particular channel is or this particular account I'm on, I don't think is that old. I think it might be like 8 years old or something
Well,
like
hell,
that.
8 years. God,
Oh no, I've been on here. Listen, I've been on here for a long, long time, like crazy long, and I'm not going to tell you exactly how long.
well, I
So
mean,
you're asking questions. I know, Ernie, you're taking
no, no, no,
notes.
no, no. I'm not going to try to fill you out or nothing like that. But I've got
You
other
know,
things to do. And
all my
here's
business is out here. It's all out
well,
here.
I mean, I don't want your business. I don't got it. But it was kind of mean. That little, I seen that little screenshot somebody sent me. Krispy Treat.
You
I
didn't
cried.
what
I cried.
screenshot someone sent you? I don't have
Somebody
any.
seen something, said something real mean, and it hurt my feelings.
Well, listen, I didn't have anything to do with any screenshot. I don't know what it is you're speaking about, because I don't send screenshots around.
Well, I mean, I have one of those photogenic memories kind of thing. And I just, I just
Yeah.
kind of see things, but that's another time. We could do that another time. I had
Oh, no, no,
nothing
no. I
against
just
you.
wanted no. I wanted you to no. I want you to clear that up because I didn't have anything to. I don't have anything to do with. I don't send screenshots around. I've not made fun of you like that or anything.
Right.
The only thing that I have thrown shade at you about was just stuff that I didn't agree with. I thought was not appropriate,
Well, I mean, I do
and
a lot of
you would
things
all the
sometimes that's
time
not
you come
appropriate.
back on here and say it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
do, I
say
do.
when
I
you're
know,
wrong.
but you have to understand, I'm a guy. A guy does things, A guy's, I mean, hell, I mean, you look at me in my situation. It's undamn telling what you might see me do. It's undamn telling. But be honest
Well,
with you. Look, I have nothing
I
against you.
never heard a more truthful statement out of your mouth, Ernie,
That's
than
what I'm saying.
that.
It's all truth. But look,
Yeah,
I don't have anything against you. You're more than
yeah.
welcome over here. Just don't
Okay,
get in a
good.
damn chat and start fighting and everything. I'd rather,
Ernie, I
just
don't
be
get. Listen, you
casual.
can ask anybody. I don't get into fights. I really don't.
Cool
So
deal.
I don't have any kind of. I don't get into fights with anybody for real.
Cool
I
deal.
mean, I will speak my mind, and I have my opinion, and you don't have to. And they're just opinions. No, you don't
Right,
have
right.
to agree with me. But I don't fight with anybody. I really don't. I don't have an issue with anyone for real. I have an issue with people. I have an issue. I really don't. I lose respect for people when they do things where they call people's work or call people's family or post people's children or that kind of thing. I don't like that or talk about people's children. So that's not anything that I don't hate you for that. I just don't think it's
Oh,
right, and I never will think it's right. And I think that it's all fun and games until it happens to you. So if you don't want that kind of shit done to you, then you shouldn't do it to anyone else, right? I'm sure that you didn't like it when people
look, I've done
contacted
it.
your
Look,
sister
here's the
and
thing.
stuff, right?
Here's the thing. When you've done it for 18 to 20 years, it's kind of different coming over to YouTube, and it's hard to realize because we did this on a daily basis. I mean, we would look people up, we would skip trace people,
But
and we would
why?
find out all the information about them, and we would put it out what we had.
But
And
why?
YouTube, but hold on, YouTube is a different world. YouTube's different. YouTube is a
Okay,
different
where were
thing.
you doing this at? Like on Facebook or something?
Well, no,
Like,
when I was a private investigator, I worked for ASI,
uh
and
huh.
we had to do this daily. This is stuff we had to do. We had to track people down and actually go, and we had video cameras inside, installed in the car and everything, and we had like mirrors that shot up, and the cameras would shoot, and we could shoot 500 yards, and we could video anything. We had controllers,
Right.
and we would
Well,
go
like
out to these
committed a
people.
crime, or was it because someone was cheating on them, or I
Well,
guess
we
a
did it. We
variety of
took
different
different.
things.
Well, we took different. We took different contracts. It was all contracts. Just how much and who wanted to go and where we went to and who was available. Because when you're licensed as a PI, you can do
Hmm.
whatever you need to do. You can work up under as an apprentice. You can work up under someone else and work under their
Someone else's
license, but you still
license.
have to. What's that? Yeah, but you
Is
still
it?
have to get a
Hmm.
company license. It has to be a legit company. And you still have to go through your classes, and they prepare you to get your license. But once you get your license now, you go through a lot of fees. Of course, if you're good with company, the company takes over those fees.
Yes.
And I mean, there's a lot to it, but I mean, you can
So
make a lot of money, people. I'm telling you.
yeah, but so like I think lawyers do that too. Like when they graduate from law school, they will sometimes work under the license of another attorney and get kind of take cases that are small or whatever just to kind of get experience in the courtroom and that kind of a thing. I know that they do that. Like at least they do that here in my state.
Okay, so
I have a friend that's doing that right now that is
oh,
just graduated law school and she's working under a where she's got like maybe like two cases I think and
okay,
she's
that's
working
cool.
that. Yeah.
So, learning law and learning about, private investigation, what you can and cannot do. I mean, hell, we used to lay out in people's yards, like literally in prone positions, and sit and film through their windows, people cheating on them. And we would be sitting there
Well,
filming as long as it's through the windows. You can see anything that's public view is
you're
accessible.
not allowed
People
to be
don't know
on their
that.
yard though, right? You're not allowed to be in their yard, right? So you just put
Well,
a camera. That seems like that seems that seems
well,
problematic just
back
in how you're
back
saying
then,
that.
you do what you can do. I'll just be honest with you.
You could
And
probably look
everybody's
inside
competing for
Nicolina's
footage
windows.
and all that. I mean, it's a money game. It's a big money game, as a matter of fact.
You
Especially once you get into ranks of it. But
you could
listen,
look
I've
in
got
Nicolina's windows because she doesn't have any curtains.
no. If you
So,
look at her, if you look in her window, all you do is see two pigs snorting at each other. But anyways,
oh,
uh,
oh dear
I'm
Lord.
gonna I'm gonna let you go, and I've got some more files to pull. And I
What
do appreciate
files
you
are
coming
you
up.
pulling? How come you're
Oh, I'm
kicking
I'm
me
pulling.
off?
I'm pulling all kinds of stuff tonight. I just want to see who's who and who's a pedo and who's not a pedo and who's lying and all kinds
And
of
you're
stuff.
going to be pulling people's files. Where do these files exist? You got files on everybody on YouTube?
Well, I mean, I've already had a whole list of them. I mean, we had like a whole evidence chamber full of just crazy stuff. You know how that stuff goes. You just gotta just watch the show. Just sit back and relax and watch the show. And we're gonna pull some more. But I do appreciate you coming up. Thank you.
All right, Ernie. Bye. Thank
Be
you for
good, Krispy
having me.
Treat. Anytime.
All right. Bye.
The world's a vampire, folks. I just want everybody to know that. Anyways, let's go back over here and let's see what else I got here. So far, Frank, you've been dodging some stuff here. Let me look around here. I can't find nothing really on you here. Let's see. Let's go through the second one here. Lord God. But you damn sure lied about your brother. I'll tell you that. You lied, you lied, you lied. Did you try to run a company with him, Frank? Let me look at this here. There's so much. Let me put a link out there. Let me put a little friendly link out there, just in case. You want to give these people time to come up and say, "Oh, I was on my live and me and Frank was just going off, and I may have said a few wrong things. It's not actually true. I lied to my people. He is a pedophile. He did molest children. Stuff like that. If you was to do that, you would find out more about it. But you know what's sad is there's people in that chat over there a while ago. Oh yeah, he ain't. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, and they're stupid to the fact about what he is. It was stupid. I should be able to name. I should start naming people who's stupid over there because there's a bunch of them that's just stupid, ignorant, dumbasses, never going nowhere, don't know what they're doing, and I don't even know if they was to come over here if we could even accept them. I mean, you really can't fix stupid, and you can't rehabilitate a pedo. You do not rehabilitate a pedo with that. You know how hard it is to rehabilitate. Anyways, I don't even want to get off on that. I don't even want to start on that shit and just have to go over on that. That's ridiculous. But anyways, let's pull the rest of these records. Hold on one second. Okay, somebody's back here in chat here. Hold on one second, baby. Let me go ahead and put this up now. During our investigation, guys, can we have some more people come in? I really want to show you this, Frank. I've got questions for you, my friend. You see, you say, how long has it been since you was with your brother? You understand? How long was it with? How long has it been? It's been years, right? No, no, no. I'm getting ready to kill it. I'm getting ready to kill it. You see, here's something that usual investigators wouldn't all look into. They really wouldn't pay much attention to this. But you see, me, the person that I am, I like to go through thorough, especially when you've got a pedo on the loose. I mean, come on now. Let's just see what happened. Now, if you really look at it, let's look at this. Let's take a look at this. Let's do this together as a team. Let's do this together as a team. We'll see some registrations that this man had to register. Now, if you'll look, you'll see that Nathan Gary Fry. Then you'll see 621 Alger Avenue, Owasso. Okay. And if you look at your addresses, Frank, and where you lived at, and you'll see that it was 6 of 2016, 621 Alger Avenue, Owasso. So that tells me that you told a lie. You lived there. He lived there. Now, this business opportunity that you guys tried to go into. Now, remember, it's been years. I mean, like all the way back when he went to prison. You never talked to him, didn't never talk to him, but yet you lived together. So, can you explain that, Nicolina? I mean, I'm pretty sure that people would like to know, when. I, and remember, Nicolina knew Frank. How many years ago did you say? And then you got back together, and then, there's all kinds of stuff with that. But anybody see what I just did there? You see, this man has to be registered everywhere he goes and changes his addresses and stuff. Well, how is it that one of Frank's address comes up there? Lord, you talk about spitting nails. I would. I'd be spitting nails. Having a pedo as a brother that lived with me, sexually assaulted children. It's a real bad little deal there, man. But you're all for standing up. I'll whoop his ass. And you're all talk. You're a pussy, dude. Okay, you are a pussy, literally, Frank. And that's sad because I know you're a hard ass worker, but still, you're a pussy. You're one of those little feminine bitches that you walk up to and you smack the shit out of them. You just start crying, and the next thing you know, you start taking off and running. Seen a bunch of those during my day. But anyways, can you answer that about how you all had the same address? Can you answer that, please? Anyways, you guys are more than welcome to clip and have fun with this, and you can go back. You can go back with it. Just kind of clip and go back, and you'll see that it's all public record, public information. And if you'll email me operationrock24 at gmail, we'll look into anything you want us to look into. Now, Frank, now there is a good thing about you. There's not much criminal record on you. You don't really have a criminal record, so that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. Now let's go to the ghost. Let's go to the ghost. Now I've heard all day long that Ghost has been involved with certain things. Wouldn't you guys like to find out if the basement has secrets? Would you like to find out that? I've not looked at it yet. I've got it up here. I've got it. It just came in, actually. I've got 2 file reports of that so far, and I got a chat that's talking about it right now. So we're going to go ahead and uncover that if you'll hold on a second. And, there may be nothing there. And we also got one for Peachy. Somebody said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do Peachy's as well. I said, okay, let's just go ahead and run it. Let's just see who these people are on YouTube. Dig deep in that closet. I'll tell you what, you find a lot in that closet. Anybody ever look for a shirt or something in a closet and you look in and you don't find the shirt you're looking for, but you find something else that you haven't seen in years and years, and you pull it out and you're just like, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, look at all this. So let's go in. Let's dig a little bit. That's good. I'm glad you're here for it. That's good. I ain't got no problem. I just people want to say, hey, you said you some kind of I don't even know what they said you was. I think they said you're a prostitute or something. I don't even know. But let's go and find out. Hell, let's hold up. Let's find out. I ain't gonna judge nobody. I'm just seeing what all we got here. Let's find out. Let's just see if Ghost is a pedo. Let's just see what's going on. We will be right back, folks. Now, right now, we've only got one file on Ghost, and it looks like it's pretty clean right now. So we didn't find anything on Ghost, Peachy. Does that make you happy? Does that make you happy? Oh, I figured it'd make you pretty happy. Let me give you a link. Let me give you a link, old buddy, old pal. We didn't find nothing on Ghost. We didn't find nothing on Ghost at all. See, we didn't find nothing on. I mean, it's boring. Yeah, it is boring. I've got a couple more coming in. Right now, they was all focused on the Nicolina crew and all that. But anyways, you want to come up and why is people saying that, they have all this stuff on Ghost for? I mean, can you explain that? Because I just heard about it today. I didn't know what was going on. Being somebody saying he's a pedo, which so far it's come out that he's not, and I don't see anything really bad on him. It's kind of crazy how people do this stuff. But Peachy, I mean, yeah, we see, but we did find stuff on you, Peachy. We did find stuff on you, and I'll give you a chance to. I'll give you a chance to talk about it. I'll give you a chance. We did find some stuff on you, and everybody has a past. I mean, it's nothing really crazy, but we do have some stuff on you. Would you like to talk about it maybe before? Well, I mean, the thing about it is, it ain't got nothing to do with me concerned. I mean, it's just a little bit of you did a couple bad things. That's it. So, well, I mean, did you have a criminal record? I mean, I don't want to have to put out here to these people. There's no reason. I mean, I ain't got nothing against you. I don't want to put that shit out here. Hell, everybody has a past. Hell, I even have a past. Not much of one, but I have one. I have a little bit, a couple misdemeanors and shit. But just show it, Ernie. Okay, well, look, you asked me to show it, so we're gonna, Katie. You ought to see what I got on you. Lord have mercy, Katie. And then you better get that evil out of your damn name, girl, and put your lightning tiger there. You better be coming to the right ship. Well, I don't even want to be a fucking ship. You better get on the right land. I'll just tell you that. You're too good. You're too better. You're better than that shit, Katie. You know that shit. Can you imagine even a little lightning tiger? It makes you even look better. Here, hold on a second. Now, Peachy, you asked for this. I didn't really want to do it, but it's not really. Well, I'll put it up here for everybody. I really don't have to put it up here. It was just a little theft. A little theft. I mean, it looks like you got some kind of 30-day probation for it, 30 days. Or, you got 30 days and 30 days probated. So you ain't really got nothing. No. So what'd you do? Was you at Walmart and you needed some pads or something and didn't have the money and just figured you just grab a box? Or was it a piece of gum or a piece of candy? Now, I would have done it for a chocolate cake, especially those Walmart chocolate cakes. No, hit everybody. If anybody wants to hit my Cash App or PayPal up for chocolate cakes, guys, I haven't had no damn chocolate. You guys understand? They're like $4, and they're sliced cakes, and they're in like a little clear container. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So that's it, lame. That's exactly right. Ain't nothing to that little theft. I mean, theft can be, it just depends on what degree it is, but it looks like it ain't nothing. It's like a slap on the wrist. Snickers, ice cream, people love it. You need to be getting me a damn list up. I ain't got nothing against you all, Peach. Never have. I love chocolate. I freaking love chocolate cake. Chocolate's good for my brain. What are you talking about? It would show the degree, Ernie. Hold on a second. I'll show it. Good God, I didn't want to do this. I don't like all this stuff. I'll show you a little bit about it. Again, she wanted this, not me. I don't condone these actions. But you can see it's a theft, and you can see it's 2009. It's misdemeanor. It's like a slap on the wrist. Got a few fines you had to pay, didn't you? Look like you said, hold on. Well, you can see it. Damn, pork cost was cheap back then. Shit, like $115 nowadays. But nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's just slap on the wrist. Maybe she stole a peach. Maybe she stole a peach, guys. Hell yeah, it was cheap. See, I love chocolate, guys. I love chocolate. I don't know why somebody would say I don't like chocolate. I love chocolate. Now, there was a time that I took off from eating any kind of sweets whatsoever, but by God, here now, shoot. Here, look, let me just show you all this. You all want to get on my good side? I'm going to show you right now what you can do. And I promise you, I will love you forever, depending on how many you buy. Depending on how many you buy. Let me just show you real quick. Like, everybody, I know there's a lot of people from Boynton here and a lot of people coming over, and I'm just on my sweet. I'm just a no. I don't see that he's a pedo. Someone must have lied because I can't find it. Not right now. I mean, I've already ran two, and we're waiting on two more to come in. For some reason, it's taking his a long time, though. So I'm not going to say anything. We don't do that. We check it twice over here and cut it once. But I'm not going to go and say somebody is Trump Towers chocolate cake exactly, Ray. When I did that 21-day contract there, when I did that 21-day contract, I stayed because it would close at a certain hour. I would buy 3 and 4 cakes. Like, you could only get the slices. You could get the slices. And, they was expensive. I mean, I was paying, $20-$30 on cake a day. I love that stuff. Oh my God. It was awesome. And then my buddy had me some sent for my birthday in I want to say 2021. And oh my God, I remember taking a picture of it. It was on my Facebook, and I was taking a picture as I got it. And oh my God, I had the best birthday ever. But I love it. You guys love it. I stole a chocolate dildo for Katie. That right there just kind of seems. Oh yeah, she lied. But here's the thing: it ain't the part that she lied. It's Frank said that he never was around his brother. Well, 2016 says they shared an address together. So you tell me how someone was never around their brother for years upon years upon years, but they lived together. How do you have the same address? Benny Keys, how are you doing? Have you talked to Chaslin late? Has she thrown your legs up over top of your head? Your name is Legs Up Benny. I did watch something on the shit show about you. And dude, can I ask you a question? How the hell are you supposed to fight somebody? The first time I ever seen it, you coming down a hill, you holding your pants up. Dude, if you was to come at me like that and you picked a piece of wood up and you missed, I would literally, I would dog stomp you, dude. I would use your head for a mop up, your butt for a broom across that damn thing. Literally, I would whip you so hard, I would beat you back up toward Don Wells, and then both of y'all run in the damn house. Literally, dude, you ain't shit. And you see me one of these days, dude. I'm gonna walk up, and I mean, you're gonna have it out. We're gonna have a little talk. And you know what? It ain't gonna be, I come in peace, brother, and I think you're gonna do good for everybody, and you just do it for the children, brother. And I really think, Ernie, I think you can do this for the people. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it for the people on live. I'm gonna stomp your moppy ass head. I'm gonna whip your ass, okay? On live. So that's what's gonna happen. So just it's coming, son. Now you take it however way you want to. We'll do it for entertainment purposes only. Hell, we'll sell tickets. You can have all the money for it. I don't even want it. I just want a piece of you, son. But anyways, we'll see that when the time's hard. When it comes around, we'll see that. Maybe you won't have an ankle monitor on. You can get out in the yard and actually have a little bit of fun. Maybe we can go downtown and you can meet up. Yeah, we'll pay Chaslin for your cheerleader. That way she can cheer you on. You can't even fucking spell. What's an X Factor? What is that? X Factor, is that who you after now? Well, I heard they doing dances and shit like that for you. So hell, maybe you could get them to do one or something. Dude, you're so fucking yesterday. Go the fuck on somewhere, dude. Come down with no damn belt on. What was you and Don up there doing? Is that when he bent you over the couch? He did say he bent you over the couch, right? A lot of people up there said you was all high as hell. You come down there and he bent you over the couch. That's what they said. Don told me that. Don told me. He'll tell you. Don Wells will tell you. Well, I had Benny bent over the couch, and I was sitting there, and I had shooting to get my arm, and Benny sitting there taking it. That's what he said. That same couch that all them other. Anyways, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to get back out here and do this shit. I'm gonna go do an interview. I'm gonna have everybody laughing their asses off. I'm gonna go up there in Kingsport. I'm gonna go to Hawkins County. I'm gonna get in there. I want to interview people that know about you and Don and Candace and all that. Other people was up there while you was there. Funny as hell. Y'all high as hell. He had you bent over the couch. You told him you turned around. You said, I don't like it this way. My name is Legs Up Benny. Fucking idiot. Go the fuck on somewhere, dude. You ain't never going nowhere. Did you get that ankle monitor off yet? Let's see your ankle. You still at Mama's? I wouldn't mind taking one for the team and throwing it to your mama one good time. I bet she throw you the fuck out of there after I got done with her. Shit, she let me sit on her porch then. She'd probably give me your room, Benny. She'd put you out the fuck where you belong. In the fucking streets. No, my luck. have to peel a few scabs off to get. Anyways, I ain't gonna go in that direction. I could really fuck you up right now, but I'm not going that way. We ain't no New York City comedy club, so I'm not gonna go ahead and roast your ass right now. I'm busy. But anyways, yeah, PG, it looks like Ghost is clean right now. I mean, I've run two so far. They come back, and I don't see anything on him. As a matter of fact, I don't think he could have that kind of work. He'd be able to have the work he does and do what he does if he was actually a pedo. So, yeah, I don't think Ghost is a pedo. Anybody else? You want to come up, Benny? People need some clips. You want to come up and tell me why the hell you had to pick up the log and you was going to hit Molly Golightly with it? Really? Seriously? Was she that scary? Was she that scary? I mean, if she was that scary, I mean, we can go from it. Here I am trying to fix problems in the back chat. I'm trying to fix problems in chats. I'm sitting here getting all this. Hmm. Um, if people need me to share anything, I can come up. What do you want to share? What do you want to share? Here, I'll tell you what I'll do. Been wanting to talk to you a little bit. Maybe can I have another female come up as well? Any females that come up? I really don't want to go in this alone as a male or a female, but there's another female that can be courteous. But anyways, we learned a lot today. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You got the link. Just come on up whenever you feel like it. Thank you. If you want to, just mute out. And
All right.
hey, Benny, I'm not a skeleton now, buddy. Look, I look at my transformation, buddy. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of my transformation. Like literally, like fucking proud. I look good these days. Like really, I look a hell of a lot better than you do. You want to have a contest or something? This is me yesterday. What was it? Yesterday morning or yesterday? I don't even. I can't even keep time. But anyways, you see it. So what's going on? How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. I actually had a live last night and I explained it probably came across as a defensive kind of thing. It was mainly explaining why I did what I did, how I got into as much as I did. And that honestly, I've done some soul searching since last night. And I honestly I have nothing against Mama T. I think she's great, strong and all, but I just wanted to talk to you, Ernie, if I could.
Give me a second here, PCT. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my take on it. A lot of people have mixed feelings on it. For me, you're your own woman. What you do is you. I can't sit and tell you what to do and what not to do. I can give you guidance. I can give you advice, but whether or not you accept that advice, that's a whole new different story. Now,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, if you needed money, you could have came here. We would have raised the money for you. I mean, you didn't have to, just letting you know. I mean, I'm glad that you're happy with your sexuality and you're dancing and all that. But you didn't have to go through the extremes of that if you didn't want to. You have people who care for you. You have people who love you. You have people who want you to do the right thing. What made me sick was, as you was doing it, is people in the chat that I knew and people in the creators and stuff, agging it on. That's what hurt. They was agging it on as you was doing things that, to be honest with you, I don't think you would normally do. But again, that's
No.
you, that's your dancing. And who am I to say anything about that? I can't, because you're your own person. Now, what I was against is them having their cash out, and while you was dancing and you was trying to come up with money and they was trying to pull money from you. That's, again, it's all a shit show anyway. So, but
Mhm.
I'm not mad. I mean, like I said, I seen some clips of it. I didn't watch it. I seen some clips. So, it was the next day when I actually seen the clips, and or the next actually it was a few hours after it. Somebody had actually woke me up, sending me messenger clips and stuff. But
Mhm.
the thing about it is, I even told everybody in the Tiger chat, you're your own person. What you do is you. If you want to go out there and dance your heart out, you go dance your heart out. But just, be careful because there's people out there that want to use you for what they can, building channels and putting people and views in. And that's all I really got to say. I'm not mad at you. Not mad at you at all because that's you. And then you, at the end of the day, you're the one in control of you. Nobody else is in control of you.
Well, thank you for that. I just, basically, it was kind of a planned thing, and it was just gonna be, like, all kinds of dancers, even Team Rose, and she had sent me 4 voice messages that afternoon, which I didn't get a chance to read till nearly 4 o'clock. And she said, "I'm just not comfortable, and I can't be put on the spot, and I don't always feel good," and this and that, and I'm fine with that, right? So, but then, and I honestly just I assumed it would be okay to an extent because the night before, well, I had started dancing, a little bit in the Zumba thing on your program, but the night before, Mark was on my panel, and he said, "You guys, well, I don't he didn't necessarily say this, but you guys were having differences, right?" But he assured me, and I didn't just trust him on one little thing he said. I kept asking him questions, and I was like, "Well, what did Ernie say to that?" And this and that. And I won't get into what that was about, but he said you guys were cool with each other in the side chat. And I believed him. I just believed him. And I don't know at this point, if you are. I would like to know maybe after I continue on with this, uh, what I feel I want and need to say. And I honestly, like, this isn't planned either. I just saw that you were live, and I was over on, I was watching Mark a little bit, because he came up on my thing. He supported me, you've supported me, and I just wanted to put a like in there, and that's all I did. Number 19, he didn't really know what that meant. He was, smoking like he does, and he didn't bring me up on panel, and he doesn't always do that. But I will say this: he spoke to someone. Um, you know how we always say here, people can change, but they have to want to. It's not just words. And he literally wants to serve God, and he knows people will laugh at him. He is a Christian. He doesn't want to have the drama on his channel anymore. Um, he was even sort of questioning himself, like, why do I keep saying I, me? What's wrong with my brain? This and that. So it's almost like he's sort of, I mean, what has it been? Half a day since he spoke to someone, but he doesn't want to hurt anybody anymore. And neither do I. And, you know, um, I watched the rest of Mama T's show, right? After people were saying how they felt, and that I kind of gave this place, or not kind of, but I gave your channel a bad name, is what was said. And I won't say by who or anything. I'm not here to call out people or anything like that. But I watched the rest of the show, and people really do. I mean, I know they go through being doxxed, but I had to hear the fear in some of those women's voices. Um, Bird and the other one that was up there, now I can't remember, Sapphire. I paid attention, and I thought about how lucky I am so far, right? And if I keep putting myself out there like that, it's just a matter of time till I won't be. And I know this. And what I'm upset, I don't want to have regrets, because then if you have like a major regret, you can fall into feeling like drinking again and whatever, right? You can get in this pity pot of a thing, and I just don't want to go there. And I've been sober long enough to not do that. Anyway, I know without a doubt that more than likely I've put my family at some kind of risk, possible jeopardy. And I don't feel good about that. That, and not giving a good look at all for this channel and what you've built for 3 years.
Hi, can I say something?
No, let me just finish, please. Let me finish. And what I want to say is, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not doing it on my channel. I'm not doing it on other people's channels. My heart isn't in it anymore. And like Ernie said, I just kind of let myself go. But these are my reasons, not excuses. But I was getting too much into the vibe. I was getting too much into the music. I was sort of thinking back when I was younger and used to go to clubs and could just shake it around and feel free. And this isn't an excuse. It's just a fact for me.
You know what? You didn't do anything wrong.
I don't go anywhere but the store. I don't go anywhere.
Listen, please listen to me.
No, please let me say, I want to tell Ernie why I did what I did. I've had plenty of compliments in chats, Debbie. I've had people say, do you, if you want to dance. It's not. I'm a little bit embarrassed, or quite
I know you are.
embarrassed that
I can tell.
let myself go.
But listen, Tina, this is what they do. Okay. Anytime someone wants to express themselves or show a little bit of vulnerability,
but Debbie,
they play on
I'm
this.
61. I'm not 16.
Yeah, but you're beautiful. Give yourself that.
It doesn't matter. I know I'm not bad looking. I know that. That's not what life is.
Now, listen, people only have this power if we let them.
No.
And one thing I've learned about all this is, sadly, you can't have any vulnerability or any emotion where, you have your guard down, because they play on it and they use it against you. And you know what I think what it all came down to is, that's exactly what they did to you. You know what, though? People will only do to us what we let them do. And you know what? You are better than this. You're better than them.
People treat you the way you allow them to treat
Correct.
you. And
BL,
I learned that on
hold on one second, guys. BL, you're exactly right. That's what I was getting at. That's why they did that for her. Nicolina had that all planned. That's why earlier I had somebody showed me that screen clips that, Mark was in there and saying, yeah, we're going to throw Tina tonight. We're going to have all this and we're going to do that. So, what made me sick about it, and it ain't really that her dancing. It ain't got nothing to do with that. She's more than welcome to do her dancing. It's the fact that what they intended to do, their true intentions, and that was just to get more information from her and catch her on video dancing and stuff, so they could turn it in and cause her to lose something that she's had for a long time.
And to hurt her.
They didn't give a damn. They just want to hurt people, and that's what we have to. That's what we have to really. We have to draw the line, people. We have to draw the line.
I recognize that for her to be up there, like, I didn't even know, honestly. I thought she might be in chat or just streaming from afar. But boom, she was right there on panel when I came up. And the very first thing she brought up was my son. And I didn't even reply. I hit the mic. My cam was still off and I ignored her. And she was like, are you there? Are you there? Or whatever. And I ignored her. And then Mark, she said, yeah, I'm trying to ask her about her son or something. And Mark said, oh, that's interesting. My son just gave me a call, and he kind of chuckled. Now, I'm here to say, and I don't know how long it'll last, and I'm not over here trying to like butter up everybody to like Mark. That's not at all. I was just there. And he actually fell asleep, starting to snore away on his thing. And he said he might. He actually blocked Nicolina. Now, I don't know how long that'll last. I know I don't hardly know him, and you guys all know him from his past, and there's a lot of bad stuff out there about him, and he knows this. But I'm telling you, if any of you are curious about what I'm saying, watch his show. I mean, from at least like after an hour. Now, I don't know why, but notifications again didn't come up for Ernie's thing. And I even checked it the other day. I'm always in here like an hour late. It's weird, but I'm not doing it on purpose. I'd like to be on time. But what I wanted to say is that we were just going to have a dance thing. And like I've said, I thought of the place that I went to when I was really young with my boyfriend, the Naked Eye in Boston. So it was going to be called Friday Night Naked Eye Dances, whatever, right? Naked Eye Friday Night Dances. But nothing naked, nothing even as profound, or not as profound, as risque as it got yesterday. And, this gal, Nicole, Mark said wanted to meet me. She's special needs. I guess, no offense. Well, anyway, she's a little bit overweight. I want to say black girl, but see, I'll probably get in trouble for that, be called a racist, but that's what we called, right? Or how we pronounced it in the 80s. But anyway, I haven't met her yet, but she wanted to dance and I was going to dance and Team Rose was going to dance. And this
So
was
does
the
she even
plan.
exist? Does she even exist?
Nicole, yes. Her other name is Coachalina or something, or
Coachalina.
Coachella.
Coachella. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a real liberal, like, new thing that they put out there. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah, I got the name wrong. There's so many Lenas out there, but anyway, that's what it was going to be, and of course it would help, him have more views and dancing and whatever.
He
And
didn't seem to mind.
well, yeah, and he, I wasn't even gonna. Really, I wasn't ever going to wear the Zumba thing and get all into that. That was just kind of here and whatever else, not bringing it. You know what I mean? Bringing all
Right.
that to other people's channels. I didn't even know what I was going to wear. So I grabbed shorts and my little cowboy boots, and I had Team Rose's shirt on to kind of represent her. And I can't see chat. And now if I had my other iPad on, right, and was reading chat, which I probably wouldn't have because I don't usually do because I'm focused on the panel when I'm up there. So I didn't know. I didn't know people were trying to get me down. I didn't know any of it. Now, anyway, I said all this on the beginning of my stream last night. That's why it was called To Dance or Not to Dance Open Panel. And then once I got it all out, got emotional, which I wasn't planning on doing. I don't use my crying or my tears for sympathy. I honestly don't, you guys. And there are people
I
who
know.
do that. Well, there are people that do that. It can easily be done, but I'm too old for that. Maybe I did that in my 20s or 30s.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and again, it sounds like I'm making excuses. I'm not. It's my reasons. I know what I was thinking and feeling. Shit, now I'm getting emotional.
Paper cut. Listen, I don't know you that well, but I'm going to tell you what my impression has been with you. You're a beautiful person inside and out, and you're not letting that part shine. And when I say that, because don't question yourself. And when I say that, people like this, what you just went through, what you see is what they are. Bottom line, it doesn't change. They're nobody. At the end of the day, what difference do they make in your life? They make nothing. They, I get what they did to you, but this is their end game.
Well, this is what's so weird, Debbie, is that it all just sort of transpired because, okay, I was in Ernie's chat and I went ahead and I typed, Ernie, I'm going over, I'm doing a dance at Mark's. I promised him from a week ago because, this, even though I know this channel is for entertainment and things like that, it's very serious too, with a very
Right.
serious topic and need and all of that and following. And so, okay, what's more important, right? Going over and doing a dance, professing to be a tiger, which I put at the end of my name, right? Or staying in chat. Well, I know the answer to that, but I also, because he had brought me subs and I promised him, and I knew Team Rose wasn't even dancing, and I knew Nicole and him had a falling out to the point where he unmodded her or something like that, that I might even be the only dancer. I was still going to go over and literally type in chat, Ernie's live right now. I'd like to do it another time. And then he could just take over and do his whatever, right? Whatever he does, his comedy. But there were all these people in chat talking away. And I was just like, gosh, I just can't do this to him. That's what I was thinking. So I type in chat, I'll be back I'm dancing in about 20 minutes. I even typed, I'm going to do one dance because I was going to do one song and then someone else would do one, whatever. And I would come back if Nicole or Karen or someone else came up. And then that's not what happened. Now, when I went over, I did a song and then I did another one. Well, he said I could. There was talk of my Cash App and PayPal being in there before Friday even came. There was talk. So in that sense, you guys, I don't feel Mark was using me like to make money for himself. Okay, yeah, he probably
No,
got
but
more
he
views and
enjoyed
stuff.
it. I could tell.
Well, but I didn't look for it. I didn't go,
Right.
oh, where's my
No.
Cash App or PayPal? Because, for some reason I wasn't really nervous, but I was a tad anxious and I didn't even notice. And it was after I did those dances and then Nicolina was starting to try to razz me or whatever. Because
Yeah.
first she's like, I put money in your Cash App. And the way she said it, it sounded like it'd be $50. I'm not even kidding. Or maybe
Right.
even the 75 I was needing for my rent late fee. And when I looked later, and I'm not dissing her or anything, but her name's Nicole Lindsay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was $5, which is, was kind of a slap in the face for what she put me through, but I'm thankful. I am, because every bit counts. And then, as you guys know, it was pronounced or said somewhere, Southern Girl gave me
75.
is she the one? Okay, 50
Yeah.
and then 25. And that was really nice. And but
She was upset about what happened to you. I saw her post on YouTube.
well, the thing is, thank you. The thing is, I really was going to do one dance and come back. And I wish I had, but then again, you guys, this is what I mean by no regrets. And a really good book that I read 12 years ago when I got sober is in a way it's good it's all happened like this, because that's what it took, right? For me to, I mean, I am going to change. I have changed mentally already. I put my high heeled boots and my cowboy boots back out in the hall. My toning sticks are, I'm going to do my live. It's just going to be talking in panels. I'm not doing it. And also I don't feel like I need to, as maybe silly as this might sound to people, but I'm up to my 2000. That's what I was really hoping
There
for.
you go.
I have 2,100 or whatever and a little more. And I'm not going to be like, oh, at 3,000, I need 4,000. I'll do one dance tonight. No, I'm done. I was
Good for
being,
you, lady.
well, and I was being questioned just a little bit by my daughter and, and that kind of thing. So she'll be 20. She's 20. Well, it's 10:15 here. She'll be 20 on tomorrow for me. And
Quit
I
giving
want to be
information out.
honest with her.
Don't be giving no
Yeah.
information out. You
Oh,
don't need to do
shit.
that.
Exactly.
Shit.
But
See, I
listen,
said that a lot on my panel. Not a lot, but about once last night and once the night before. But I've said many, many times she was the age before it.
I want to point out something, and probably Ernie can touch on this too because of where he was staying. Like, this is some of the reason, like, women, like, will have to dance or put them in a vulnerable situation because of money. And I would really like to see a platform where people are building each other up, where a person never has to feel so vulnerable. Like, it's one thing to do it for an art and everything, but if you have a panel of people putting you on the spot and you need money, that's freaking extortion. Am I right?
It is, Debbie, but I wanted to be over there and I wanted to do what I did and go as far. I have no one to blame but myself for that. Yeah, they were oohing and eyeing and it was kind of exciting.
Again, the thing about it is, I mean, I'm not going to fault her because she came and
No, I'm
danced.
not.
Hold on, she danced on my panel, like started it out 2 or 3 times, and then she's a grown woman. She can decide what she wants to do, but however far she takes it, that's her. That's what I'm trying to say. That's to be honest with you, I didn't really. I mean, I knew her, but I didn't know the situation and what they was trying to do. And I'm not going to exploit nobody out or try to get
Right.
information from her. I'm not going to do that. I don't need to do that. But you never know what their intentions are. Their intentions is the whole thing. It's the intentions of it. I don't care if she goes and shakes her ass all damn night long, and if that's what she wants to do, let her do it. There's no reason to quit dancing, Tina. There's no reason to quit dancing. If you love it, it's your passion, then you do it. You gotta perfect your craft, and if you want to do it, you do it. But the thing
I
about
really
it is,
don't.
I just didn't.
Really, sorry.
But you
Sorry,
love
I
it.
interrupted
But
you. Go
the
ahead.
thing about it is, you got to understand also that there's people out there who are not for your best of interest.
Right.
Right.
Literally.
Right. And
I just don't want to see you feel bad about yourself. That's all.
well, what's so weird. Thank you, Debbie. That what's so weird about that is that Nicolina had already said, right, up on Team Roses that time, and I can't remember if Ernie was there or not. If you can shake around like that or whatever, you shouldn't be getting, SSI. And I completely, when
That's none of
I
our
saw her
business.
up there, right, I honestly thought maybe she was going to do some little thing in her kitchen like she does. But when she instantly went on me about my my son and how I'm not there for him or whatever. I didn't answer her. But then in the middle of it, because he did take it down, right? In the middle of it, I really stuck up for myself. What I want you guys to know is this, and this is the truth. I don't know who saw it or what, but I'm saying the truth. As I was talking, and when I talk, I'm not divulging. I'm not trying to anyway. Am I perfect? No. Like with my daughter's age, to me, I didn't even know that was doxing. I thought doxing was just an address type deal. But
No,
see, I'm
they get all
learning.
your information.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm learning that the actual doxing is a little of everything. And so I stuck up for myself, but I wasn't saying, oh no, I wasn't bringing up words like SSI. What I was sticking up for is that I am a good mother. And she was like, he's 40, right? And I did, not because I didn't think it was doxing. I said, no, he's 28. And she laughed and said something else, like she didn't believe me. And then she lied, another lie, and said I gave Ernie $75. Don't give her the 75 she needs for rent. She came right out and said that.
I heard that.
And
Yeah.
all I said,
Okay,
I
so
didn't
I've got
Mhm.
something. I don't mean to cut you all off. I want to see
Mhm.
this real fast. I'm
Okay.
actually going to play it for you guys. If you guys could, okay. So let me just say this before that. Don't give out your information, Tina. I've told you 100 times. It's
Correct.
called STFU. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk about anything with your family, anything that's going on in your life, any kind of events, any kind of dates, any kind of times. Don't do it because
Or
it's not
you're
going
not
to.
working,
It's
you
not going to
know,
be good. It's
nothing.
not going to be good for you. Okay. That's the thing
Yeah.
with you. You automatically you start talking, and then you lead it. You lead into another thing and another thing, and then you start doxing yourself. You don't even know what you're doing,
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
even
people
know
have to
I'm
catch you.
doxing.
You don't even need to do
And they
that.
find out stuff too.
So
Right.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna play this video. If you guys just give me a minute here and keep talking and have fun.
Okay.
Hi, Deb.
Yeah.
And then
But
they also, I wanted to say this too in the middle of it, is Nicolina. She's probably gonna, well, whatever. I was gonna say go after me. I
she
wasn't gonna
might
come
be
up and say
passed
her
out by
name.
now.
Well, she'll hear this and I'm mentioning her name up here, but she started bashing Ernie. And I instantly said, Mark, I'm not going to be up here. I'm not going to be up here if this is just going to be some bashing Ernie fest. Okay, he wasn't bashing him, but she was. And what I appreciated and was actually impressed by, because some people just say, no, we could talk about whatever we want. His words were, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not mentioning his name again. He said that. We're not going to mention his name again. And then
That's their game, PCT. That's their game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. That is their game.
Well, she's
They
blocked
want.
today
They
from
okay.
his
Hold up.
thing.
No. I bet you she really is not. Listen, please listen to me because I care about you. Okay. I would have given you the $75 myself. I said that last night. Please, if you need help, just
Yeah.
reach out.
But you guys, I
Those
wasn't
people's
dancing.
games, listen, they gave
Yeah,
their
but I
game
want to
is they
say
love.
something. I
Listen,
wasn't
Tina,
dancing for
please.
$75, Mama T. That's not why I
No,
was dancing. I was dancing because I thought
That's not
other
the
people
point,
were going to.
PCT.
And I would possibly raise that on my own channel. I have till the 6th or 5th, and then
yeah,
it has to
but
be in by the
those
6th.
people will always make you wrong no matter what you do. This is a psychological
Warfare.
You can Google it yourself.
Well,
You will see
I
what's going
realize
on.
that now, but this is how
Yeah.
I'm feeling. I'm really feeling, unless he shows me otherwise, that Mark does
Mark
want to
does not
change.
give a shit about you,
Mark's
Tina.
about
I'm sorry.
views and what he
I
can get
think he
for
does.
free.
No, I think he does. He likes me
He
just as a friend. He knows,
he
people.
doesn't. PCT. He doesn't. I'm
He's a
sorry.
He
shady
does
bro. I'm
today.
not gonna
No,
lie.
he does today. I could tell the way he was saying she's my friend. He said, I don't think she's going to screw me over. He made
Oh
me
my
top
God.
Okay,
mod.
what's he
He
wanting
said
from you? What's
Listen,
he wanting from you?
wait,
he
let me
says
say
it's no.
Hold
something.
on, guys.
He
Hold on.
said
Listen. Until she understands it herself, let her be.
Well, this is what I
Experience,
okay.
want to say.
Okay, I'm
He
muting back
experience,
Could
out.
be bad.
he made
experience
me
is the
top
best way.
mod, and
Simple.
then I didn't even know if I wanted to accept being a mod, because that's a big responsibility on different people's different channels, not mine. Everyone's a mod on mine.
I'm
Blah,
telling
blah,
you, he has
blah.
a reason.
No, I'm okay, but what I'm saying is I accepted it, and then I was in his chat because it all just happened really fast. And then I typed, I said, I do not want to be top mod for two reasons. I can barely be over here, but I don't want to take this from someone else. And that's that Nicole or anyone else for that matter. I don't want to, do you know what I mean? Just because he says he's my friend, even if he really feels it. He's not happy with himself, where his life is. He even mentioned kind of slightly if maybe he's going through a midlife crisis. It wasn't him just up there, you guys, uh, going on and on comedic and then trying to be serious or whatever. It wasn't like that. He wants to change, I'm telling you. Now whether he does or not, just like people are probably wondering, am I really going to change? I really am. I have, children, adult children that live with me, and so it's not just me in some place, but I you know I can totally unaccept. I can tell him to take the wrench from me if you guys are feeling that strongly about it. I believe in giving people second chances, but I don't.
I
I
personally think he's a slime ball, but that's my opinion.
Well, I wrote right in chat. This is what I said. I said I knew under that some of your raunchy. I use that word with him. And that's
Mhm.
putting it lightly, right? Demeaning of women. But
Correct.
I said, your raunchy facade is what I said. There's some good. There's some good somewhere or whatever. And he appreciates that. Now I have heard this, that if you turn on him, or not turn on him, but do something to upset him, it can be really bad for you, to say the least. And
Wow.
but that's not why I went over there to even dance. I felt like he brought me some subs, right? And maybe he actually admitted it. He said, I gained some subs and she gained some subs. And yeah, I've been clout chasing lately, and I don't
So
feel that
hold
good
on,
about it.
hold on. So ask me a question. Let me ask you a question here. What is
Sure.
paperclip, Tina?
Right. Now that's the other thing.
Where did that come from?
Well, he said that the very first night he trolled me on your show, and when he was on my panel.
He said that during the dance off too.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
don't
he
let him
did.
be your handler, lady.
Yes, he
I'm going to
did.
tell
No,
you
Look,
he's
that right
here's
not.
the
now.
thing. Here's the thing, guys. You're more than welcome to have whoever you want as friends. And here's the best way to learn. And you're going through it right now. You've got a channel. It's starting to blow up, but you're going to find out everybody on YouTube is not your friend. Now, this is
Yes.
something that cannot be explained. It don't matter, guys. We cannot explain it to her. Look, back in the day, if somebody told me that somebody was going to turn on me, I would like, you're full of shit. But I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. Tough love and all that. So, Tina, you, PCT, here's the way it's going to happen. You're free to do whatever you want to do. Now, if you think Mark is one of those guys that's going to be stand up and you all going to be buddy buddy, that's on you. That's you. That's your choice and your decision.
Please
Nothing
don't
on.
be
I
that
mean,
naive.
we can say it and give you advice or whatever. Whether or not you take it, that's on you. Now, here's the thing. Again, you are your own woman. So whatever you decide to do, you do it. I mean, that's the thing. I'm not going to be mad at you because I do figure this. You do need to learn some life lessons because you've never had that. You've never really had that come at you. But now you're getting ready to find out that there's people out here in life that ain't always for your best benefit. Let's just say that.
Facts.
And I agree with that. It's not even just agreeing. It's, I
But if you
see.
think you can tell by somebody's words, they're being nice to you and they want to be a Christian and they want to go to church and
That's
study
what
the
he
Bible.
reminds me of. I'm sorry.
Well, he
The
was
guy
Well,
saying
reminds
that
me of that.
before I was even, I'm not saying, I just want you guys to know, I'm not trying to be up here defending him, please. I'm just saying I was just
No.
over there, is before he even knew that because I didn't just jump in, oh, Mark's live, I'm going to jump in chat. I watched a little bit and I was reading chat, and he just seemed, kind of down and out. He wasn't happy with himself, blah, blah, blah. He wants to change. And I was feeling like, gee, so I hopped in and I just said number 19, and it wasn't any kind of, woo, PCT's here, let's bring her up. For one, he's
No,
on his
no,
phone. He
no.
couldn't bring anyone up. He said, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. He didn't go into, did you like shaking that ass? Nothing.
No,
well,
but he kept defending you when you were dancing, when Nicolina was like, no, take it down and all this. And I was like, oh, the dude's getting off on this. I mean, I'm sorry, but
Well, I
that
mean,
was my impression of him.
well,
well, honestly, maybe he was. I mean, I don't know, but the thing is, he doesn't feel good. He really wants to change, you guys, and it's not. It was his demeanor and his voice, and he wasn't real stoned yet. And he was saying, people think I'm nothing but a liar, and they can think that. And I am. He said, I do sin. I want to do better. I mean, he literally wants to serve God. Now, whether he does or not is up to him. I don't even want to do
well,
that. And I'm a
well, here's the thing. That's good if he wants to serve God. He can start by learning all 66 books of the Bible. He can start with Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, Kings, 2 Kings, Ezra, Nehemiah, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes. He can keep going on. And I hope that's what
Amen.
he's really wanting to do. I hope that's what he does. And if that is, and you all become friends, then that's good. That's good for him. But you know what? It don't matter. I can't say anything because you're going to do what you're going to do. So you do what you're going to do. I'm not mad at you. I can't judge you because you're your own person.
well, thank you for that, Ernie. But
No, but he
I'm gonna
reminds
say
me of a
his
Bible
brother,
thumper.
his brother is he said, if someone had told me my brother was going to stop smoking, pot, I would have laughed at him. But his brother has now, and he's reading the Bible literally. And so what I'm saying is, it's not for him, it's not just words, it's a family member that he loves is changing his life, and it's given him the gumption, so to speak, to want to change his. He wouldn't even say who he spoke to. He kept saying, I had a good day. I had a good day. But it wasn't like ego driven. I had a good day. I can't explain it, but I do know, you guys, that a lot of people can say, they're going to change, and they might for a week or an hour or a day, I know all that.
Paper cut. Listen, you got a good heart and you got a good soul, but please, I'm telling you, don't be this trusting. And I tell you this for your own sanity. Like, people aren't always what we think they are. And I don't know this guy. I don't know if he's good or bad, but what I'm saying is, like, if you're not feeling good about things, just don't do it. I mean, our intuition always tells us the answers. And you're a good lady. You're beautiful inside and out. And I don't think that you've even touched on your power as a person yet. And when you get that inside, you're going to find out that, like, this guy is going to be like someone on the side that it doesn't even matter.
Well,
I
he's
mean, does
trying,
that make
he's
sense?
trying enough, because I just read that comment, Debbie. He said,
What
I
comment?
left the Boyd. He left the Boyd.
Well, that's good, but why?
And there's another thing he did, and he's trying. Now he did blurt out, he said, I'm going to delete everything in my past lives. And I was about ready to type, good for you, or you're very serious about this, or something. And then he said, no way, or not no way, but no. And so
Paper cut. Look at Lulu's comment. The best predator of future behavior is post predator. Facts.
That is not predator. That's predictor. The best
Oh,
predictor of
shit.
future
I'm
behavior
sorry.
is past behavior fact. That is true. That's a very, very important statement there. But
Mm-hmm.
what that's saying is the way you've done in the past is usually the way you're going to do in the future. And that's the truth.
Okay.
That's true. That's your behavior, and that's where you stay at. It's
Well,
again,
People.
it goes into the line. If you hang with dogs, and you sleep with dogs, you get up with fleas. It's just the same thing. It's just the way things happen. And
well, he knows, you guys, that I don't appreciate Nicolina. And, I mean, I thanked her for the Cash App, and she said she liked me, but I knew it was just because I was giving her some views or whatever the heck, right, on the show.
She's faked
And
it.
also I was just sometimes, I mean, not laying with the enemy, right? But just being maybe at least I was talking to Team Rose about it, and she was talking about it with me. And sometimes, sort of picking your battles when you're in a situation where someone just won't leave your chat no matter what. Maybe you're getting threatened.
Like a
It's not,
stalker.
yeah, it's not to side with the enemy. It's not that, but kind of choosing what you're going to do at the moment wisely. But this is the thing. If Nicolina ever hops in that chat and I'm just there supporting him, saying, hey, or just put my number in and hop out, I won't be back in it. And because I don't trust her whatsoever.
No, don't trust her. Listen,
And so
that
my point is, if
woman.
they're friends, Debbie, if they're friends still, I can't, I mean, he can come over, to my
He
chat
might
and
be
my
50
panel, and
50, like, a good friend, but he's not going to be faithful 100%. That's facts.
well, I'm not, I know, and I've heard things about him, and he's trying to change and everything, but he helped me get some subs like Ernie did, and I just, I was trying to support him and say hi now and then. But as far as like ever, I was very leery. I was of accepting to be even a mod, because I'm a mod on Rebel and Becca's, and I can't even get over there half the time to see their show. But I
can you read
read
that?
the thing.
Can you read that PCT?
Remember the fable of the old lady and the snake? She asked why he bit her, and he answered, you knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in. Well,
Boom.
so you guys are on, you're
Bam.
just 1000% feeling he can't change. That's
No,
what I'm,
I don't care if this man changes. I don't think he's good for you.
well, I'm not saying he's good for me. I'm just giving him a like and saying hi to, to him in
Hey,
chat, and usually bouncing out.
I
let
think you
me,
trust too much, PCT.
yeah,
Again,
You're too
guys, listen.
trusting.
but
She's
listen,
got to learn it her own way. We cannot, I mean,
But
it don't matter.
if he
listen,
changes, what if he does change for the better and keeps Nicolina
uh,
out of his chat and wants to be a good man?
he's not going to. He's stuck up for her too much. And let me tell you something about that snake. In the beginning, before I knew I was being trolled, I had CPS come to my house, and this is no lie. They came in the cop that came with them already knew that, like I was helping with human trafficking and all this. And they sent this counselor to my house. And this man came, and I swear to God, he could have passed it as Nicolina's brother, okay? He was from MSU. I live in fucking Florida, okay? This man wanted to come to my house and counsel my daughter and take videotapes. So what I did was I called the police officer that knew what I was already doing, and I told him what was going on and everything. They immediately dissolved it all. Okay. I swear to God, this happened to me. Okay. So these people are bad people. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I know you got a kind heart and you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but they're not good people. And anything that they bring towards you is going to be bad. They only come into your life to get information, to intimidate you, to shut you up, to oppress you, and to make you question your own sanity. That's what these people do.
I believe you. I
Yeah,
totally believe you.
they're awful.
Even though I haven't experienced it, I believe you. And that's
But you
why,
will if
even
you
if
continue
Nicolina gave me
any.
75 and said, I'll be your friend, if she did even that, I don't trust her at all. She relishes in fighting with people. And, I went over on her thing and was looking from afar to see if she had me up there, right? Dancing. And she didn't. But boy, she likes to fight. She doesn't even care that her own daughter is being called a whore and is being told to suck what. And she's only 14. It didn't even really faze her.
Are you
It just
talking
was
about
written.
Pandrew?
No, the guy was see, I don't know if it was taped or live. I couldn't tell, but someone was saying something nasty about her daughter, and I mean, I don't know that I felt
I'm
really
sorry,
bad for
drug
her
problem
daughter.
or not, those people need to be beat up because they have no business having their kids. I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want to get into what he thinks is a friendship, right? A mental kind of friendship that's so deep that if I ever feel like I can't be over there in his chat, he might get mad at me or turn on me. I don't, I don't even hardly.
Let
I
me
don't
ask you a
even.
question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
Mhm.
question.
Yeah.
Everybody, don't say anything. So, say Mark did do this some kind of turnaround change, and he invited, of course, you over to his panel on his channel, and you all was getting along really, really good, and you got a little close to him and got closer, and the next thing you know, he was like, you know what? I want to meet you. I want to meet you, and I want to see you. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me ask you a question. Now, you know he's on YouTube, and I know people do meet on YouTube and different social medias and stuff like that. But say give it about a month, a good solid 30 days, 30 or 31 days. And you guys got to talking, and he obviously likes you for who you are, and you like him. And would you ever consider dating someone like that?
No, absolutely not. That's the
But
thing.
he
I'm
may
not.
think that.
Wait, Debbie, I am not even on YouTube to go around and meet men. I mean, it seems like I am, because, I liked Jimmy and stuff, and I was over there, and I was kind of impressed by everything he was giving me, a lavish birthday, whatever. on top of
Right.
everything
Well,
else.
say Mark started playing the guitar for you, and he was serenading
Oh
you
my
with the
God,
guitar,
no,
and he
no,
was like, "This song is for you, there, Tina." And he started
no.
playing. So say he started playing Hank Williams Jr.
Well,
Like, I got ketchup on my blue jeans. I
You're
just
so
burned my
silly.
hand. Lord, it's hard to be a bachelor, man. And then he started, into it. He's like, I got girls that can cook. I got girls that can clean. I got girls that can do anything in between. Now, let's say he went into something like that on you, and
I
your heart was just
personally,
melt. Your heart was just melting away, and the next thing you know, all of a
No,
sudden you
I
got into it with him, and then he wanted to meet you. You wanted to meet him, and
no, 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 and
I
no,
think he's fascinated
no.
with you, like kind of a predator type, like feeling.
No,
But
I
that's
think
me.
he just likes me as a friend. He thinks I'm kind of cool. He's probably amazed, surprised at some of my confidence, that kind of deal. But I don't even, and maybe he's attracted to me, but he's never even alluded to it, which doesn't mean he isn't. I understand that. But I for one, I'll just say it right here. I like younger men. And yeah, he's
I mean,
well,
you're
he's
a
55.
younger. I
cougar.
mean,
That's
he's
cool.
like what, 50 years old or
He
49?
I think he's 55, isn't he?
No,
Oh
I
my
think
God,
he's just
that's
like
my
50.
age.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, but see, yeah, I just giggled and it probably sounded really stupid and everything, but I'm just saying, like, I'm
No,
not.
he has it for you, Tina. I'm going to be honest. I could tell. He got very defensive when everybody was interrupting your dance. I saw that live. I was like, oh my God, this guy.
I know he stuck up for me, even a little bit against Nicolina, because two different
He
times in the
did.
thing she said, "You suck, you suck, you suck," like that, and even when, yeah,
Well,
that's
anyways, look. Okay,
no,
so
Ernie,
we've
no
been on this
way,
topic.
no way, no way. And in fact,
We've been on this topic for about an hour, and to be
okay,
honest with you, it's lost its flavor.
yes,
Um,
it has.
you're
But
gonna
I'm
do what
not
you're
going to
gonna
go
do,
meet anybody. Okay, I'm
but
not
you're
going to
gonna do.
meet anyone. I'm willing to meet Ernie someday if he ever wants to meet me, because I
Ernie's a
just
good
think he's
guy.
amazing. Well, he's a busy man, and he's not, he's living his
I
life, and
met
I'm
him.
not. Listen, let me say this. I'm not bringing up Seattle ever again. I'm not going to, oh, Ernie, you're going to come to Seattle. I'm never, ever going to be talking like that again. If it happens, super. But if it doesn't, that's okay too. But Ernie's the only one I would trust.
If I ever go to Seattle, I'll take you up in the Space Needle. There you go.
All right. Thank you. But my point about this is he's the only one I trust. The only one. I don't care how good looking someone is, how young or smart or anyone I meet in the future on YouTube. I'm not. I'm not hopping on some bus or plane and doing that kind of thing. But anyway, it has lost its flavor. Thank you for letting me say those things. And thank you, Mama T, for having my back. It wasn't about money. I mean, it would help, of course, but I wasn't over there to make money. If I had made even $5, I would have been happy. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't. I
You're welcome.
yeah, I
You're
did
welcome.
all of that on my own accord, and but
Okay.
I don't really like myself very much. I mean, I'm okay with myself, and I did a live last night, but I feel remorse, if that's even can be included in this. I do.
Well, here's the thing again, as last I'm gonna say about it. You have the right to do what you want to do, and nobody can say anything about you. You're going to do what you're going to do. You're a grown woman. I don't care if
Yeah.
you've been over there and dancing or what. Dance your little heart out.
Nah.
Just be careful on what you do. Now,
Yeah.
let's go on
Thank you.
over to some new business.
Okay.
I've noticed a couple mods in chat that's been arguing, and I would like to
Oh,
find out what in the hell has happened
All right. I'm gonna
because
hop
I'm
down. Oh, I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm
Be
sorry.
good, PCT.
Thank you, Ernie. And I heard you say, I'm not trying to get your new messenger. I just heard you say you have a new messenger.
Yeah,
But
just look me up. It's just you'll find me Ernie Shell. You'll find me I've got like a little, I don't even know, an affliction shirt on, holding my hand up
Okay.
or something. I don't even know, but you'll find me.
You're in
Look me up,
Facebook?
message me, and we'll talk.
Okay, but I can't message. I'd have to go on Facebook and friend request you
Okay,
again, right?
that'll work. That'll work.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
be
Mama
safe.
T. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. Bye.
Hey, Mama T, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you, Ernie?
Well, I'm good. But I was wondering what's going on with K9, and I don't know what started all this. What happened? K9's, I mean, for me, K9's
Okay.
been really, really good person. So I mean, what happened?
Canine, I guess Canine came in my chat the other day, not yesterday, the day before, or whatever. And she's saying that she got blocked, or he, whoever that may be. Canine saying they got blocked. And I went and looked, and they weren't blocked. So I think they got timed out. The funny part about it was they said they got blocked because of Easy, and because they said something about Easy, and Easy was
Right.
the one that was blocked, and they weren't. So I don't know.
What did Easy say to get blocked?
I have no idea.
Anyways, so
You know,
how did this
you know how
how did
these
this
chats.
go? Okay, so this started in your chat, really.
Yes, you
So
know how these
so
chats can be sometime when there's a lot of people in there
so
and the
this wasn't
chat's
nothing in my chat.
flying.
This is nothing on my channel.
No, it has nothing to do with your channel. I don't know, Ernie.
Okay,
I'm
I
just
was
telling
scared that
you what.
I was thinking it's got something to do with my channel. Okay, if it happened on your channel, then I guess that's your deal. But
Hmm.
yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, I was just making sure. I mean, before I can get involved in anything, if it happened on mine. Now, I did see a screenshot.
Hmm.
I did see a screenshot with um, Cushy. I didn't
Uh,
really understand the community post. I did see the screenshot, and I guess she feels that no one defended her. Okay, so what was going on with Cushy, and where did this start at? Your chat, my chat. I mean, your panel, your channel.
my
I mean,
chat. It was my chat
okay.
yesterday.
So this started with Cushy yesterday.
Yes,
Okay, so
and
what
I did
exactly
defend
was
her.
it? Because she named me. She named me in her community post. Like look. I've been sleeping. I've been resting. I've been getting things
She named
together
you.
in the community post. So I need to figure
Now
out.
I'm really
Oh,
confused.
hold on. Let me see if I can pull it. Can somebody pull that real quick? Like it was in the, I think it was in the prospects. If you guys have that real quick, can you just go ahead and redo it over in the chat? Thank you so much. I saw it and I was like, I don't know what happened, but it is what it is, I guess. So
Hold on, I'm going to Cushy's channel right now.
check a community post. I think it was like 17 hours ago. And it was
Mm.
like, that was like 8 hours ago. So it's probably like 22, 23 hours or 24, 25. Hell, you seen the post Cushy made? Mama T was
No,
arguing
I
with
haven't.
Easy. So you was arguing with Easy?
Yeah, I probably was arguing with Easy.
What was you arguing with Easy over? Which bear is more stronger?
I don't know.
I thought
Actually, I probably something he said in my chat about
it was
I don't know.
understand.
You know how
It
he
was hard to
is.
understand, Ray. It was really, really hard to understand. Let me put a link out here. Look, I'm not going to argue with other creators. There's no reason to. No reason for it. No reason to give light to that. Never. Like I said, we're building our channel bigger and we're going more places. Tomorrow we're going to be outside and enjoying the city. So I mean, we're going to find out. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. So that's going to be probably from 11 o'clock to about 4 o'clock. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm hoping that my videos and shit hold up, but we'll see. I need to pick up some stuff. I need to get another battery. I need to get a charger or actually a storage power charge storage thing. I'm looking forward to tomorrow too, RC. gonna be fun. I gotta figure this shit out. But anyways, I thought Mushy. Okay, so I thought Cushy said, "Man, it doesn't defend people like Ernie does." Okay, I mean, I maybe I misread it. I didn't understand it. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. You walk by and you shake that thing, and you know that I'm that strong. Well, okay, now and
That's
I'll tell you,
strong.
if it wasn't for the dog food that you helped me eat and everything, and you fed me over the last month, I mean, I don't know where I'd be at. So whenever you're trying to sing a love song to me, sweetie, just remember them. The dog food just fine. She fed me dog food. You believe that shit? Hell, when you're out and nothing, you eat anything, all right. Anyways, hey Crystal, I hope everything's well. If that's really you in the profile, good God, girl. But again, it's we could always wish and dream, right? The Oak Ridge boys. Rosebud is arguing with Evie, or say what? See, what do you mean, Rosebud? Help me out here. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna argue with these people, especially other creators. There's no reason. Just go ahead and put it out there and be done with it and move along. You don't have to argue with people. It's ridiculous. Hell, when I was sitting there passing out on my damn panel and shit, like literally, a pain was just knocking me the hell out. And I had Sapphire up here, I had Mama T up here, I had a few more people up here, and hell, I couldn't even remember shit. I couldn't hold my head up. I was just feeling awful, like destroyed. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Remember now, there's a special going on tomorrow, and I think you probably heard about it. Have you heard about it? Have you heard about the special, Crystal? Well, let me show you about the special. You see, Walmart has my favorite kind of cake, even though it's sold out. It usually, I love this cake. Oh, good God, I love this cake. If you've never had this cake, oh my God, I could eat 3 boxes at a time with that. Literally, I go wild over that stuff. But let me tell you what you can do if you really want to if you really want to help somebody out and you do support me. You can always, I promise you this. This is the best way to do it. And you can even email me and we'll talk. But you can send me a Cash App or a PayPal at $4.90, and I could get me a box of those. And Lord God, I don't know what it does to my brain. It just like it calculates it. It makes it puts it back on track and everything. So I have a blast with that. I love those cakes. Good God, I'm starving to death. My mouth's sitting here starting to water. It's a fake picture. I already checked it. What are you checking? My Walmart? No, Walmart sold out that shit. I love chocolate. That looks delicious. It's very delicious. It's sliced. It's like a sliced cake. Oh God. It don't matter. It's a Walmart ad. It's still there. I know where that stuff's at. I know exactly what aisle it's on. Well, it ain't on the aisle. It's on a little table. I could go blind. It don't matter. I could be in a Walmart for the first time. You could blindfold me and I could find that cake.
This is a long post.
What is it about? What happened?
It's about something that happened on my channel. Ernie, has nothing to do with you.
Okay. But is it the cushy thing?
Yes.
Okay, so if you look in the end of it, it's got my name on there for some reason, and I don't know if it's a negative. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to take it, and that's why I'm not saying nothing about it because I don't know what to take on it. And to be honest with you, I mean she has her right and opinion to to do however, which I have nothing against because nothing against her at all. You know, hell, I watched your panel here. I watched your panel the other day, and I was sitting here like, holy hell! I was about to bring popcorn. I had um, about stole somebody's popcorn. It was a wild deal.
I don't see your name, Ernie. Hold on. I'm reading.
If you hit the button that says more, I think it's got my name on it somewhere. Somebody showed me. I don't know. It's probably been took off, and that's cool too. I just didn't understand it. Ernie is a problem. I hate that son of a bitch. Somebody need to do something to that bastard. Can't stand him. He's a troublemaker from hell, especially one of them old timey backers, one of them bald faced mules.
I don't see your name. I see Peaches and Ghosts.
How many hours ago?
7.
Yeah,
No.
this is the next one. Go to the next community post. This is like freaking probably be like 20 some hours ago or something. Yesterday, day before. I mean, talking about defending her or something like that. And I don't want nobody to feel that way. I damn sure don't want nobody to feel that way. Everybody, if you haven't subscribed to Mama T, this is her channel. Thank you, Lori. Renee Marie with the butterfly. I'm an angle, K9. You already know that. She's 90-degree angle. I like Artsy's profile picture. I really do. I like that. I like how the colors and everything's in that.
Well, Ernie, if she had one about you, she must have removed it.
Well, like I said, I
Because,
don't have anything. I don't have anything against Cushy, and she's more than welcome over here, and she knows that. Anybody, we got a lot of people from Boyd, and a lot of people coming in from other communities, and they're more than welcome over here. I mean, I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with these people. No, I really don't. When I guess the shit show or somebody said they're going to take me down. Well, I mean, you take me down. I mean, I hope you do well.
Well, actually,
I wish you the best with it.
I was listening to that last night, and AC from the shit show said you are not on his list, but another guy that was on the panel said something about, oh, Ernie, I'm going to get that guy or something like that.
If I had
the tiger.
No, I'm not going to go that way. I like AC. I was listening to AC on. I guess it was your panel. It was your panel, and I was having a blast. I was listening to him. He was cracking me the hell up, and then I watched him. Oh my God, I watched him with the Benny Keys thing, and him coming down that damn road, holding his pants up. And I'm sitting there like, what in the hell? And he picking a piece of wood up, going to hit Molly with it. I was laughing my ass off. I had never seen that video. I've seen the pictures of it, but I'd never seen that video. I was laughing my ass off. I thought that was the funniest shit. And here they are sitting here cutting on him, and I'm sitting here laughing my ass off. But yeah, I don't have anything against the shit show. As a matter of fact, I started watching it. I haven't gotten to go through a full live yet, but I really just found out about it yesterday. So I'm starting to watch it. And if somebody could drop their link, that'd be awesome. Go ahead and drop their link in chat. I have nothing against those guys. I don't know those guys, obvious, but still have nothing against them. Benny and Candace's pants. Benny was in Candace's pants. I guess it's after Don got done with him bending him over on the couch. Ernie, you got to hear Brett. I've heard Brett. I think it's. I don't know if it's the accent, if it's the way, the tone of voice, but it's pretty damn cool. I like it. I ain't got no. I think it's funny as shit. I ain't gonna lie. Something to watch to take your mind off things and get back and relax. I ain't gonna lie. I watched a little bit of it earlier today before I fell asleep, and I was watching it and I was like, laughing my ass off. I thought it was really funny. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cool deal. But yeah, Mama T, I'm glad, that I'm hoping there's no more issues on my channel for sure. And if there are an issue, somebody has an issue with somebody, please let's address it and just get it out in the open. That way we can address it. There's no reason to hide it and hold it in. If you feel uncomfortable over here, please message me or let's talk. I mean, we can do it in private. If you have a problem, please let me know, because I want this channel to be huge, and we're going to be. I've got a few things in the works, and I'm just waiting for some schedules for some people that's got some scheduling problems, and I'm just waiting back. I see Iconic Crystal's pick is Well, long as it's got a Walmart, as long as she supplies some Walmart cake, I don't give a damn. She could, no, she don't put no damn pointy ass witch hat on. Oh, Lord. In a black dress? Nope. Hell to the hell no. That's one thing we don't put up over here is witches. I'm scared of that fucking witch. Lord have mercy. Good God. I don't even go out on Halloween cause that shit no more. I mean, hell, I'm a grown man. I don't give a damn how sexy the witch is. Woman was coming to my bedroom. Woman was coming to my bedroom with a pointy ass hat and a little skimpy ass little dress, black dress. Shit, my ass be jumping out the damn window. I learned to fly on a broom and not the one Nicolina broke. But anyways,
Shit. All
oh
right.
good, I lose my mind. Andrew Dice Clay was badass. I remember Andrew Dice Clay back in the New York days. Andrew Dice Clay was funny as shit. He actually Andrew Dice Clay had a movie out called Brain Smasher. Anybody remember that?
I think I seen that movie actually.
It was funny as hell. He would like smash people. He would like hit people so hard it smashed their brains. It was something wild. It was something good. Like I said, Crystal, long as they ain't got no damn witch costume on. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'd play. Lord of mercy. Damn it. Is that tiger stripes? That shit is tiger striped. Holy hell. Watch that be some man. Be sitting here fantasizing. Get the. Anyways, let's just change the subject. Hell, this ain't no damn Ernie after dark.
Yeah, see, Ernie, I was behaving myself over here. I
You've
didn't
been
need
good.
Lori trying to
You've
be
been
mad at me
well. You've
again.
been well. You know, I mean, to be honest with you, what I would do, I mean, I can't tell you how to run your channel, but you know, before anything gets out of hand and anything, I mean, I would, you know, if I was you, I would try to address that, you know, whatever problems you have. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. If I have problems
Well,
over
they're
here, I'm
mad.
trying to address them.
They're mad because, well, people are mad because I let some people come back in my chat that have done things against myself and others here, and they're pissed off. Some people are pissed off about it. So I don't know how to deal with it right now. Either we go back to where.
Thank you for the cushy post. I mean, look, it's water under the bridge. I don't care. So here's the thing. I mean, like I said, I can't tell you how to run your stuff, but if people, you have to understand that people are gonna always see people that hurt you, and they care about you. Look, I've done that. I've unblocked people that have hurt me deeply, and gave them
I know.
chances. And then I know a lot of chat, and a lot of my people. You know, they really didn't like it. They really didn't like
You're
it, but they
right.
do understand. But they did understand enough that you know, the thing about me is I had this huge forgiving factor. I don't have as
Mm-hmm.
much forgiving factor as I did have. Now, because of that huge factor I had, people will consider that a weakness of mine. And to be honest with you, just when I started toning things up and tightening up on what I needed to work on with strategies, I had to kind of cut a lot of that out. And especially if you're going to be protective full circle, you got to also, you know, if it's making you weak that you forgive people. I still forgive people on a daily basis. I still forgive people, but you know, it's going to have to be something sincere. It's not going to be like Benny Keys come up on panel and crying and thinking he's going to do this and that and forgive and all this and ask for my forgiveness and all that. It's not going to be that shit no more. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I'd rather just fucking use his head for a mop and his ass for a broom across wherever the hell and be done with it. Let his mommy figure it out. But I just don't believe in that kind of forgiveness, and I don't believe, you know, I believe in respect is earned, not given, and that's where a lot of people they draw the line at, and I understand because not only have I been put through shit for the last 2.5, 3 years, I have to understand that my subscribers and my followers and people that love me and people who support me out there, well, when I'm going through it, they go through it too as well. So I have to not only think about myself and what I want to do, what I want to do for my channel, I have to understand that it's the people that make my channel. So if it's the
That's
people that
true.
make if it's the people that makes my channel, because I'm nobody without them. I am nobody without the people. That's why you hear these other creators, they're like, I don't know, they're stupid for supporting him and they're and they run their mouth. But they're trying to get in on a psychological advantage. It's like a little warfare. And they're trying to get in on my people and try to get in on their minds and make them think. But my people are smart. That's the difference between other creators and their people and my people, our people. You know, they're smart. They listen to my studies, they listen to my classes, and they understand it. Now, you take a new person coming over here, and I was to say a certain thing or something like that, like if I was to say pretext to them, well, they wouldn't know what in the hell I'm talking about. But people that's been in class and people that's been following me for the last year and a half, 2 years, tigers, some prospects, they're going to understand exactly what that is and how you set pretext up and how you use pretext and how you use it and try not to use it illegally. So they're going to learn. They're going to learn a lot. Way across the town, the phone rings half the way home. He calling you, driving yourself crazy, and making you what? K9 is a music. K9 is a music person. I can already see that. John Anderson.
Yes.
K9 is a music phenomenal. I can see that already. Just hope. Anyways, but yeah. I mean that's the way I'd approach that problem for you. I mean, to be honest with you, it ain't a problem yet. It grows into a problem. Right now, it's just started like a couple of days ago. You got a time to cut
Right.
it off right now, and that's what you need to do. If that's what you feel like you need to do, just go ahead and cut it off and be done with it. I want a peaceful place that people can come in, but yet when it comes time for business, I want my people to be able to rip heads off if it has to. I want them to be able to defend themselves. I want them to be able to show, hey, we're not going to get picked on no more. We're not the victims. I don't want, I understand,
Right.
I understand that people come in and they're victims, but when that training hits them and when they start learning and understanding, they're no longer a victim. They're no longer a victim at all. As a matter of fact, they become more. They're somebody else. They become somebody not to fuck with. And that's what I want people to understand that. And that's the mindset that I try to put and instill inside of each one of my followers and subscribers and supporters. So that's the way I kind of work my formula. That's the kind of way I do it. Now I got another formula for the way I do my lives. There's always a formula to something. Always a formula to something. So with that being said, I don't know exactly what all you're going to be working on in the next little bit, but I guess it's pretty much whatever comes, right?
Yeah. Well, no, not really. I mean, we have stuff that we've been working on for a while, but we wanted to really make sure we had the, we checked it twice and cut it once.
Well, that's the best thing to do. That's the best way to do it. Sometimes it's good to check it 3 and 4 times. Hell, I've checked things 3 and 4 times if I wasn't sure on them twice. But I always want to get another opinion as well. Like if there's always second opinions. If you're sitting here counting $10,000 and you count it and you count it again, and you want someone else to count it in front of you just to make sure it's there. You want to make sure you're in good with it. You know what you're doing and it's there, what they said it was, and all that. So that's why you get these
Yeah.
different opinions and stuff, and different. You've got to get that. You've got to have that.
Yeah, that's true. I think they just don't like the trolls being in the chat, and they really, really, really do not like Easy Katie and Traders and Sapphire and them being there at all.
But see, my chat's different. They don't care for traders being in here. I know we don't see eye to eye, but I've never really had a real bad problem with traders. I've never really, yeah, she said some bad things and done some bad things, but I've never really. It's water under the bridge because I know what they want to do, and I understand their heart. And I may be wrong, but the fact of the matter is, she's never went full life on me, like really went bonkers and shit, like a lot of people have. So I
Well, she
really think,
did on me. She did on me. She called my motel. She called my job. So yeah,
well,
they
that,
did.
that then that's for you to decide, and you guys to talk about. And I'm sure you all probably have, right?
We have. Hmm.
Okay, then, if it's over and you all come to an agreement, and anyways, you wouldn't even have a talk. You wouldn't even have a talk with someone if it wasn't well worth it and there was a chance for forgiveness. So let's think about that. You wouldn't even have a talk with no
Right.
one. That's the way it works.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, I'll deal with it. I know what I'm gonna do. I already was thinking about it before I even came up here, but I came up here because you said you needed somebody to come up here, so I came up here. That's why I came up here.
Well, I could tell something was on your mind. I could tell that in chat earlier when you was doing a live. And I
Hmm.
could tell you was probably thinking about what you need to do to solve what you got going on. So I hope that, if anything, that my advice and, what I what we talked about tonight, it helps you and you can patch things up. I don't know the deal and the extent it went to. I just seen a couple things and chat and people was arguing and stuff and heard this and that, but it's hard. It's hard when you got your own people fighting each other. It's crazy because it affects not only you, but it affects everything you got working on at that time too. And a lot of people don't understand that. When it's 1-on-1 and then it's 5-on-2 and 10-on-10, and then next thing you know, you got 60 people out here that's into it. People are pulling from here, people are pulling from there, and it's all it's not really a good thing. It's not really a good thing at all, especially when you love each other and you all supposed to be a family. So that's the difference. That's how I run my show. That's how I run my people. Like right now, I can contact people, and I know when I contact them, they're going to be able to talk to me, and we'll figure things out, and things of that nature. If they've got a problem, they'll talk to me. But
Hmm.
I just think, I think you're doing well, and I think you'll figure it out. I mean, that's the way it is. Everybody learns from experience, and if you don't have that experience, if you don't have that belt with experience on it, I mean, it's just you're not going to be able to handle it, because where you're going to get your information, where you're going to get your strategies, where you're getting your training. I mean, you don't have it. So if you've got experience, then you learn and you understand it. It's the same with PCT. There's nothing we can say to her.
Right.
She's got experience on her own. And then it'll be like, I told you so. But if we say we told you so, then boom, it's a whole new thing, and people's going to hit you for that. That's why I said just let her venture out, let her do what she wants to do. She's old enough to understand.
Right.
This is her life. This is not my life. It's not your life. It's not, no matter how much we care for them, the only thing we can do is give them advice.
That's true.
So there
It's
you
true.
go.
And it's true.
I guess you're going live, ain't you?
No,
Okay. I didn't know. I was going to get off here, and I didn't know you was going live or not.
I mean I can, but
Well, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I know you with your time schedule and everything. It's right at, what is it, like 11, almost 12?
it's
It's
eleven
almost midnight.
seventeen.
Okay, well, 11:17. I was looking at I was looking at something else, like something stupid.
It's all right. All right, Ernie. Thanks.
So
I know what I
if you
got to
want it,
do.
there you go. That's the best way to do it, Mama T. Go handle it, get it over with. If you need to apologize, I mean, you got to be for your people. That's the biggest thing. You got to be for your people. Sometimes we got to swallow our pride, Mama T. I've learned that the hard way. Like when I first came to YouTube, I was this big bad executive protection guy, and I didn't fucking cower down to nobody. I didn't give a damn. I run it like, I run it like I stole it, literally. But there comes a time when, you know, You get humbled and you have to run it in a way, not according to the way you want it, but in a way that's going to benefit your people. Your people is what
Right.
makes you. Your people. Look at. Let's look at let's look at a line right now for you. Just a couple weeks ago, just a week ago. Let's just say a week ago, you had 80, 90 people in chat. Now look at what you're pulling. People are starting to resonate with you. People are starting to see that, hey, wait a minute, they're coming from everywhere. You're pulling, anywhere. You're pulling over 200 people easily, very easily. So, you have to take that in consideration and understand, say, hey, wait a minute. You got your regulars, of course. But like I was showing my chart this morning, look at how many new people I've got. That's new. Now, where that's going to lead, that's another thing. But I know when I get out into the city tomorrow and start doing certain things and all that, I'm gonna get even more people. So I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this, I guess, and let you. I guess you're gonna go live or whatever. I don't know. If you are, I'll send them all over there and let them see. I mean, these people ain't got nothing else to do. Hell, it's early in the damn morning on a Saturday. Are you there? You mean I said that speech for nothing? I literally said that speech for nothing, people. I hope she hears it, though, at least. I hope she hears it and understands that, which, I mean, I'm sure she understands. But if anybody needs to contact me, it's Operation Rock in the top here, Operation Rock24@gmail.com. To the new members of Boyd, if you stand against pedophilia, if you stand against rapists and things of that nature, please take heed to we the people. We the people will protect women and children at all costs. That's our motto over here. That's one thing we don't put up over here is witches. I'm scared of that fucking witch. Lord have mercy. Good God. I don't even go out on Halloween cause that shit no more. I mean